When you run away, you're a coward. And that's a real cowardly act.
President Ramaphosa is blasting Afrikaners who are leaving for the U.S., calling it a cowardly act. This comes after about 60 Afrikaners sought refuge in America. The White House is worried. They've even used the word genocide to describe the situation facing white South Africans.
What's happening in South Africa fits the textbook definition of why the refugee program was created. This is persecution based on a protected characteristic, in this case race. So this is race-based persecution. The refugee program is not intended as a solution for global poverty, and historically it has been used that way. Wherever there's global poverty or wherever there's dysfunctional governments, then the U.S. refugee program comes in, swoops people up, relocates them to America.
Ramaphosa says these folks should stay put. He wants them to help fix the inequalities left over from apartheid. He says South Africans need to be tough and face their problems.
I had a conversation with President Trump on the phone, and he said, "What's happening down there?" And I said, "President, what you've been told by those people who are opposed to transformation back home in South Africa is not true."
He even predicts they'll be back soon, saying there's no place like South Africa. Afrikaners have been in South Africa for centuries, since the 1600s. They held power until apartheid ended in 1994. Now, some feel targeted by violence. They believe the government isn't doing enough to protect them. The South African government denies any bias, but the White House has been very vocal about the killings of white farmers. Remember when President Trump pulled the U.S. out of a G20 summit in South Africa, and the South African ambassador was told to leave the U.S.? This story is far from over.